Prince Harry will publish his memoirs next year as the Duke of Sussex agreed a reported £15 million deal with his publishers. He is believed to have been secretly working on his book for nearly a year, and has gone to a ghostwriter for help as many big names do. The 36-year-old reached an agreement with Penguin Random House, and has ensured the book will be an accurate and wholly truthful account of his life. His father Prince Charles and brother Prince William are reportedly shaken up and nervous about the memoirs as tension within the royal family persists. Harry and Meghan have looked to make the most of their more independent lifestyle, pursuing a variety of business opportunities and speaking candidly about their time in the firm. One such deal was the one they agreed with Spotify in December last year. The deal was worth a reported £18 million to produce and host podcasts, proving lucrative for the Sussexes. But musicians have long been furious with Spotify for the way in which they are paid for streams on the service. In April, musicians including Paul McCartney, Chris Martin, Kate Bush, Robert Plant and Stevie Nicks called on the UK government to reform the way musicians are paid when their songs are streamed online, with many being paid less than a penny per stream. In the same month, the Daily Star interviewed up-and-coming musicians about the deal, with one branding it a kick in the teeth. Young musician, Harrison Reese, said the Spotify deal with the Prince and his wife was an unethical kick in the teeth. Reese, who headlines gigs and has had his music play on the BBC, told the paper, "I believe what Spotify have done is unethical. We are only being paid £0.0038, about half a cent, per stream, but they are able to pay out what is probably a multi-million-dollar fee to Harry and Meghan. In reality, who wouldn't want to accept that sort of money to have their podcast broadcast, and it is likely to be a positive thing for their listeners, as the Sussexes definitely are doing a lot of good with their projects around the world. But this last year has been the most difficult one for musicians, where many have had the majority of their income lost, so I feel this is a kick in the teeth." In February this year, Horacio Gutierrez, head of global affairs and chief legal officer for Spotify, was forced to defend his company's record on paying artists and its deal with Harry and Meghan. He said, "Like a lot of our services, there is a market for certain talent because they command a certain amount of consumption. We don't get to negotiate directly with artists the way we negotiate with podcasters or people who create podcasts, so the structure of that market is very different." He added, "The product is valued based on how many users it can attract, how many streams it will attract, which in turn determines how many advertisers are willing to advertise on the podcast, which determines the economic opportunity. There's a market that's emerging for talent in that regard."